I'm live. Yahoo! Oh, that was almost bad, but I'm fine. That's a dead end. I should have totally ripped the handbrake brake. Handbrake is also an emergency brake. I always forget that. I should have just like... Oh, I could have stuff so much easier if I just pulled the handbrake. Pretty sure this hood actually increases my downforce by just a little. Oh, dang it. Actually, that didn't really do much. I can still drive. I just kind of cracked my windshields and that's about it. I'm sure it's kind of crazy. Alright, that's not very fun. What if oh, dude, doing this with my right hand is so weird. Like, I'm not used to drifting. I'm not used to... I'm inverted. I really just hit control, expecting for there to be a handbrake pull. Oh, drifting with my right hand is so hard. Especially since I can't... I really just tried to pull the handbrake. That's crazy. Alright, I'm done with this. Wait, I didn't even change the skybox yet. What am I doing? I'm selling, bro. Oh, perfect. I'll ult you while I'm at it. Can I go in here at all? This is kind of like, this is like a slow drifting spot. For cars that are slower but still like able to drift. Some cars, especially the ones with more power, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, are really good at like fast-paced drifting. But some cars, obviously also depending on the power, but not all the time, are better for like slower drifting. So this is like 500 horsepower, so it's perfect for the speed that I like to drift at, which is not this speed, but like I don't know. It's somewhere close to like this speed. See, 500 horsepower is pretty good for that, and like that general speed. And like this. Can I make that? Oh no. I'm finally, you know, I can still drive. Wait! My camber! Whoa, that... It's inverted. Why is it inverted? Go this way, it gets negatively cambered. When I go this way, it gets positively cambered. That's backwards. That's not how tires work. That's really odd. Oh, it's so weird to look at. Yeah, I cannot drift that way for the life of me. Just because of that. Because see, look at this, okay? It's negatively cambered, and now it's getting positively cambered. Now it's a little bit positive, okay? If you go the other way, then it gets negative, okay? That's how tires work. It was backwards for some reason. Probably because I slammed into the wall at like 35 miles an hour. But still. Alright, I'm cooked. I should really go into career mode so that I actually feel less, what's it called? Sure, feel more pressure and then I'm better at drifting. You know? Well, that was really terrible. Should have pulled the handbrake. No! Please! Ah, so close. Can I make it through here at all? I don't know how much angle I'll be able to have if I try to make it through there at all. Alright, okay, wait. I'm gonna try first person, even though I'm really terrible at first person drifting. I'm gonna try it. Dude, it's so hard to drift in first person, I can't, like, especially since I'm on keyboard. I feel like I don't have any, like, sense of, like, depth. Even though I should technically have more. I also don't have a front bumper anymore. It's back there somewhere. I've never gone this way before. Nor have I done it in first person. Dude, okay, I can't do this anymore. Oh, I still have my front bumper. It's just a little bit down central, you know? Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. I'm just gonna, like, take it off. This is... Anytime I tell somebody that this is BeamNG, they're like, there's no way that's BeamNG because of how many graphical mods I have installed. I'm like, yes, bro, it's BeamNG. I just have so many graphical mods installed that my Okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know what that was. I don't think my headset's dead. Maybe that was the sound of it being close to dead. Okay, I'm gonna plug it in. Because I heard like a little jingle before it decided to like do weird stuff. Am I stuck? I can make it out. With my no front bumperness. I should really learn to use the clutch more often, like clutch kick and stuff like that. I'd definitely be a lot easier. But I feel like whenever I clutch kick, I just lose all my momentum. Like that's what happens when I clutch kick. I either like snap over. Oh my god! Look at the reflections, by the way. It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers, bro. Look at the sky in general. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Actually, I'm kind of curious how many FPS I'm getting. I'm getting 48. I'm getting 40 FPS on a Radeon 6700 XT. Some of you might not know what that means, but in regular people terms, that's like if you have a decent, I don't know, how do I explain it? If you have something decently powerful, but it's getting the performance of something very not powerful. Because, like, you can get a 3060, which is worse than this, like by 16% or something like that. And that'll get 48 FPS in 4K. I'm in 1080p, 60 hertz. With all these graphics mods, I'm getting 40 FPS. That's how you know that, like, this is very graphically intensive. With the skybox and the extra, like, the super high quality shadows. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but like stock BeamNG, the shadows are not this clean. Not even close. They're usually really bad. Also that with like the reflections and the bloom from the sun, especially like the reflections right here, and like the mirrors, I turn the mirror reflections way up. So then this is like the most graphically intense. No matter what mods you install, this is the most graphically intense mirrors you can have in BeamNG. It is the most realistic mirrors, no matter what mod you install, because I installed the best mod for mirrors. And I think that's in 30 FPS, 30 hertz. I believe the mirrors are in. And they have a range of 200 meters before, yeah. And the LOD, so, regular people terms, LOD is basically, so let's say you have the stock BeamNG, which is 200s, okay? Look at these trees, okay? See how they pop in, and it's really ugly, okay? If I turn it up, right, it increases the range, so instead of them popping in, they pop in way farther back, so it's way harder, like, it's just genuinely harder to see when they pop in, because they're already high detail from 4 times as much away. So let's say they would pop in at the distance of this wall, it's 4 times, so it's like all the way over there, like those trees, maybe even a little bit farther. So that also means that the LOD bias, which is what it's called, it's LOD, that means that that aspect of BeamNG is 4 times more graphically intense. And like I have full ultra settings and all that. So just those couple things alone is already a lot. Plus the increased saturation, the increased light definition. What else is there? The fact that it has to simulate a full engine and relatively realistic physics. The crash physics, which is, we all know is crazy in BeamNG, has to simulate all that and what the parts would do, because with the mod that I have, this front bumper, because this is a 180SX, like in real life, this car that, you know, I like. So, but the way the guy designed the mod, the front bumpers only hang on by like a thread, so it's really unstable. The game has to constantly calculate when that's gonna move and stuff, and also if the other parts are gonna have anything happen to them. And then all that stuff on top of each other. Even though I have a 6700 XT, leaves me only getting 40 FPS. Some maps that have less, like for example grass, because grass is a big thing, I turn the grass density up, just, you know, more grass, makes it look better in my opinion. But, oh, what's it called? With the way that it loads in and stuff, if I'm farther away from it, obviously the LOD will kick in and stuff, and then it'll be less detailed. So, in, like, let's say I'm on highway, or like on a highway, or like a road that has like no grass, like in the middle of a city, I'll get better FPS because there's no grass. But if I'm in a spot like this, where there's a bunch of grass, I'll get 40 FPS. So let's say I'm on like a highway, or like in the city, I'll get anywhere from 60 to 70 FPS with all these same settings and stuff like that. But with a grass dense area like this, I'll get less. About around 40. Sometimes like 45 to 50. But this is like one of the most grass dense areas on any of the maps so far I've seen, and I've played almost all of them. I mean, I've played all the maps, but I haven't like explored all of them too much. But either way, this has a lot of grass. Like one of the most amounts of grass. So that's why I'm only getting 40. 40 FPS. And BeamNG drive. Sounds really bad. So with a 3060, you can get 4K in like 30 to 40 FPS, which is 16% worse than the graphics card that I have. according to online. So there goes my bits and pieces. But that means that, like, I'm getting, if I had like stock graphics and stuff and no reshade, no insane shadows and all that stuff, no insane lighting, like so many different things, if I had all that at stock, like in ultra settings, then with a 3060 I would get the same amount of FPS in 4K, which is, you know, a little bit under 4 times as graphically intense as 1080p. That was terrible. Either way though, it's just kind of crazy. Am I not able to, like, we don't even need hoods in this day and age, like, honestly. I like the look of my engine base. That, like, I don't know, I like it. It's a V8. 8-cylinder, nice pod filter, you know. Exposed engine bay is good, but unless I turn on rain, then it's not very good. Even though it doesn't actually do anything, in real life it would do something. I'm gonna check how many people are watching, because I'm curious. 2 people on YouTube Shorts, so I have 2. Okay. Sorry that I'm not moving for a second, okay? But I'm going to look on YouTube and see if anybody has, like, said anything in the chat. Hi, I'm trying to go live. Please subscribe. I don't care, gaming squad. But no, I don't want to delete it. I want to undelete it. No, I accidentally deleted one of his messages. I think I undid it. Okay. The Homelander. Stream sucks, bro. Yeah, I'm aware. The Homelander. That's such a cringe name. Can we talk about that? I made my name when I was 6, so bear with me. And I also made this profile picture a while ago. Or I had this profile picture a while ago. Whenever I created my channel, this was the first thing that I chose. And I want to change it, but I don't feel like putting in the effort. Jesus, what was that? Also, the stream doesn't really suck. I checked the quality a while ago. Quality's A-okay. So it's just me. I literally, in the name is drifting badly and talking. I have been talking this entire time. I have been drifting very badly. You literally, like, it's like if I walked into a dentist office and the dude goes, so this is gonna hurt a lot, okay? And then he, I don't know, does dentist stuff. He injects me with something. I'm like, wow, that hurt a lot. I'm suing you. Like, he told you that it was gonna hurt a lot. I don't know what your argument is in that scenario. The stream says that I'm drifting badly and I'm talking. I have been doing both of those things exactly, with like no difference, you know, like no variation. I've been just doing that. That's exactly what I've been doing. It's also kind of hard to find things to talk about. Oh, my skid plate is like getting ripped off. Jesus, if I would. Wait, did I? Obviously my wheel is kind of a little bit broken. Is it still getting power? I don't think it is. Alright guys, how do you like my one-wheel drive drift car? One-wheel drive drift car is so comp, right? I'm looking at what happens if I go the other way. I don't think it's possible for me to... Whoa. What is this, bro? Let me go the other way. It's literally impossible for my... Lesson learned, don't slam your rear left wheel into a rock or something, causing your fitment to get all jacked up. real drive. I've never been down this way before, so I'm just kind of like exploring it. I'm not really trying to drift. No, wait, does this link it to the other spot? It does. What if I just like crash, you know? Because I want to look at the YouTube chat again, so that's why I purposely crashed. JK Super, you got better, bro. Look at what? What? Okay, wait. I'm not autistic, but like, what did you just say? Like, what? You got this, Jordan. Alright, that's true. Okay, wait. Look up and. Oh, alright. I see what you mean. Why'd it pop up in the thingy? Wait, that's a thing? Hold up. Why I have like a chat thing? Chat box? Oh, would you look at that? I guess it is really just right. Okay. I didn't know that I actually had that as a thing, because I made because like there's like Streamlabs, there's a thing that you like use. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, but it's basically like you can put different things in different spots. Like I can put my chat box up here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Wait, that's a good question. Can you see my mouse? If you can't, then it look kind of. Yes, you can. Okay, so I can like put the chat box up here for Twitch, so then Twitch would see it up here and stuff like that, right? Or why is BeamNG not? Hold up, this is a different can of worms. Why is it not full screen? Borderless. Yes, I want this. All right, there we go. I can like put it. I can put it like up here. I can put. I don't know, the thingy where if you don't need to follow on YouTube Shorts, it's like around here somewhere. It's up here on YouTube Shorts. It's somewhere up here. Yeah, it's right here somewhere. But that's how it works. And since I made it so long ago, I didn't know actually what I even had on it, because I can add a lot of things. Like Twitch has the view count up here. Don't know where YouTube has it. That's just an example. I don't feel like thinking of anything else, but I don't know. I didn't know where I put my chat, and I guess that's where I put it. What if I go in here? Oh, this is definitely a spot. Dude, I've been trying to learn how to drift in this spot, but it's so hard. Like, I cannot fathom to you how hard it is to go from here and like into this way. I heard a thingy. Did somebody follow? I think somebody did. See YouTube chat. Oh yeah, okay. Philip, I can just check Streamlabs. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm selling. Oh, the Homelander. Oh, thank you, the Homelander. I'm not gonna. What am I gonna call you? Because I don't feel like saying that entire thing. I don't know. You see, now I put you in like I put you in a thingy. I put you in a predicament, you know, because you feel bad if you leave because you're like, oh, it's a small streamer, you know. I don't want to leave him. I don't want to do that. That seems mean, right? So I put you in a predicament, and now you're gonna leave eventually, obviously. But like, oh wow, the stream is very delayed. Oh my god, that's crazy. Am I able to? I did it. I did it. Are you proud of me? Alright, dude, you have no idea how hard it is. in this spot. I can't, like, I'm usually a lot better than this, okay? I think it's just because I'm streaming. I'm, like, having, like, stage fright in some sense. What if I try to do a 360, you know? I'm not very good at doing 360, so I'll just do one, like, right here. But, like, I guess it was pretty decent. I'm gonna need to learn how to, like, keep my momentum. And, like, actually have a drift after a 360, you know? It's like, right now, when I try to do a 360, I'll always snap back and I won't be able to carry the drift. You know? Wait, hold up, I'm gonna turn off my phone. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it right on. You know what? So I can... Rage baiter just making me... Professional rage baiter, yay! I officially have a professional rage baiter on my stream. Yeah, I don't know. At first, when, like, because I don't really go on YouTube Shorts that often, but when I very rarely would go on YouTube Live and I would make, like, a comment on a small stream, they would always be... But they would always, like, be super delayed when reading my messages. I'm like, why are they so delayed? How is that delay really that bad on stream? And now that I actually am able to stream to you, or I mean, I've been able to, but now that I actually do stream to YouTube Shorts sometimes, it's like, wow, it is very, very delayed. That's why it was taking them so long to read my messages. And I'm also missing a headlight. No, I'm not. It's just in there. I mean, my fitment's still good, so I'll keep drifting, even though my... Okay, I'm just kind of selling at this point. Maybe it's because I crashed. Is it? Do I have more grip because I crashed? I might. I'm just gonna lock in now. It's bad, what's bad? Okay. Because of the delay, it's kind of hard to know what you're even replying to. So, elaborate what's bad, okay? I'm just gonna set my phone up so I can see this chat, okay? This is good strategy, trust. But what's bad? It's not the quality, because, at least on my screen, the quality on YouTube Shorts is good. Alright, bye. Okay, I don't know if you're still here, but you're probably not, but like, on a real note though, okay? Rage baiting is kind of just a way to say that, what's it called? You're being annoying. Okay, rage baiting is just being annoying and giving it a name so that it seems less bad. Like you're being like, oh bro, you're always so annoying. Nah bro, I'm just rage baiting. That makes it sound so much like better. Instead of just saying, yeah bro, I just like to be annoying, that sounds like really stupid, you know? But if I say, nah, I just like rage baiting, that makes it sound like a whole lot different, you know? No way. Oh wait, I'm gonna try that. Okay. The lag? Oh yeah, I see. Oh, because, okay, I see. Because you're replying to what I'm saying, and then because of how long it's taking me to... Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Alright. But see this? I'm gonna try to drift, like, with my front tires right there, rear tires right there, you know? It's gonna be hard. Okay, where am I gonna start off? I'm gonna go through that way, and then I'm gonna come into it, okay? I'm gonna try that. Actually, I'm just gonna start right here real quick. Okay, so where is it? I'll go through right here. I'm fine. I can walk it off, you know. Oh, that's so hard to do. I'm just gonna keep trying this until somebody eventually joins and actually replies to me. Because most people just join, they say hi, and then they leave. So I'm just gonna keep trying this, and it's gonna be really boring. Okay, yeah, I'm not. Ah! Did my entire steering? My steering just broke. I can't steer anymore. Yeah, I can't steer anymore. I don't know how the entire system broke from that, but I'm not an expert. I just work here, you know. It's kind of cool to watch like my drifting from this angle, but then since I can't see, I'll crash into a fence. Like, you cannot tell me that this angle looks even more awesome, right? But then, you know, I crash because I can't see where I'm going, you know? I wonder if there's any way to fix the lag between it. I think it's just YouTube servers, honestly. I'm like 99% sure that it's just YouTube servers that cause it to be laggy. Oh, this is a dead end? Okay, well that's pretty boring. Oh, dang. That's kind of close. Should I change my front bumper? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can, or obviously I can, but I'm gonna see slimmer air intake. I don't know what it slims out, honestly, but I know it definitely looks different. Okay. It looks different somewhere. I just don't know where. This is the stock front bumper for the BX. And where is it? Okay. This is the Type 1 custom, which is like a little sad guy, you know, frown. It's like he's like oh wah kind of guy, you know. And then this one is kind of like a rally style, which I do not like. So I think this would be my best bet if I wanted a different front bumper, but you cannot tell me that like this one does not look the best. Like this just looks so good, you know. It's just crazy. What's the come from? He looks like a nerd. I know I'm referring to it as a he, but this is a guy now. Looks like a nerd when I put that on. I don't know why. It's probably just me. I think, yeah, I did. Okay. Honestly, I might want to just convert this to right-hand drive. No, this is right-hand drive. So, you know, now I sit on this side of the car, which is the actual, which is the actual, like, direction that Japanese people drive in. This is where Japan and stuff is. But don't mind the names. I purposely misspelled it. Right-hand drive. This doesn't really have any difference besides when you're in first person. I mean, obviously there's technically a weight difference, but not really. We all know that drifting is like, you know, a main Japanese thing, and this is the side that they drive on, so this would technically be... And also this is a Japanese car in this game, and also in real life this is based off of the 240SX and 180SX, so this makes the most logical sense. But it just feels so odd, you know? Like, at this point, bro, I might as well just, like... what am I gonna do, you know? At this point, might as well just get into BMW, you know? Might as well just get into a really good looking one, which is left-hand drive, might I add, with a fully stripped interior and no rear bumper. And then I might as well just, you know, go speeding down the highway at a very legal speed, you know, like at that point, bro, like honestly, bro, like it's actually not that delayed. So I'm watching it, and then, you know, that's when I'm driving, and then whee, bang. Yeah. But first person crashes are crazy in this game, bro. Like, you don't even, like... My front bumper just sitting there. See, like, it's crazy, you know? I can definitely get a better crash, though. Like... Now, it would definitely look better. This is not a drift car by any means. I might want to disclose that. But, well, what's it called? It might look better if I remove the UI, which is, you know, Alt-U. That's the button that you press when I crash, because then I might think... My car's fine. This is but a scratch, you know? Can we take a second to talk about how massive that wing is, bro? Like, you see that? My fitment's kind of trash in the front, but it's fine. Can't really fix the... Am I stuck? What? Am I stuck on the wall? Anyways, can't really fix the rear fitment because I don't have, like, a wide suspension option. But, like, either way, though, you gotta admit, like, you know, so it's definitely a car, you know? Which is why I'm going to go full speed. And, okay, I wasn't intending to go into the wall, okay? I'm not drifting anymore. I'll go back to drifting in a second. Okay, now I'm drifting because of how much power this thing has. But this is, like, meant to be a race car. Yeah, I'll just crash, it's fine. Okay, that crash did look kind of crazy from Mel's POV though, because like, or POV. But like, look at the sky though, it's so... Oh, there's an airplane! I didn't even realize that there's that. That's kind of cool. But like, it looks so crazy, like, especially from Mel's POV, because from my POV, I don't know why it looks like that, but like, from the YouTube Shorts point of view, like, this just looks crazy. Looks like the world's most artistic sky in the world, bro. I don't know how to explain it. But it's fine, because I can still speed nonetheless. I'm gonna go to left this time, okay? Drifting in this is like what I imagine drifting in a Porsche feels like. Like, it's meant to be... Oh, no. I'm fine. I don't know why it makes that noise whenever I crash. But the sky, bro, like, I know I should get back to drifting, but like, just looking at the sky in the stream, it just looks so crazy to me, bro. Like, it's crazy, you know? It's crazy. It just looks so good. Alright, I'll get back to drifting, okay? My bad. I got distracted. This car does kind of look awesome, though. But, let's uphold my promise. So I gotta go back to drifting. Which is not a bad thing. I must say it's not a bad thing. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure. Blah, 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 blah. But, okay, this is like from a model or not model, a mod that I got. But okay, like I know this is just me, but like I like how this car looks bone stock. Like this just looks like a bone stock type Diana. But this is like a drift machine, you know. This dude, it's like a LGN. It's like a mod pack I got. This is pretty good at drifting. It looks like a bone stock Diana that you'd find driving on the streets, but it's actually like a crazy drifter, you know. And I really like that look. But in order to achieve that, you would have to have zeroed out camber in the front, which is not very good for drifting. But I still think it's just kind of like a crazy thing just to see. Like, whoa, this is just like a daily commuter car. Just kidding. It's a drift machine that probably could participate in Formula Drift, no doubt. Never mind, it only has 300 horsepower, but still, it's kind of crazy. Like, I like sleepers, and this is definitely a sleeper drift build. But if you want to have a sleeper, it can't look like a drift car, you know? And if it can't look like a drift car, then it can't be as good as it could be. You know what I mean? Like, it could definitely drift better, but that would require having, oh, what's it called? This is also the same car, just has pop-ups instead, you know, flippy floppy lights. But that would require having camera in the front. If you want it, you know, to be even better, you would need to increase the track width and everything. Probably need to have a spoiler, and if you want to be the best drifter, you know, we'd need to put on like a different hood or something. A lot of exhaust performances. Like that car isn't very loud. The street drifter isn't very loud at all because this is like a stock exhaust. But that's obviously not the best for performance. You need a louder exhaust for better performance. So actually, now that I think about it, I got really nothing to lose in it. I don't know why I would have anything to lose. I think that would be concerning. But I think I am just going to build out like a stock Diana and make it look like a street car. Like this, where is it? Like this dude did, you know? So, that means I'll get, what am I gonna get, guys? I'm going to get a Type L. I'm gonna get a Diana Type L. And, you know, doesn't have the best angle in the world. It only has 143 base horsepower, you know? It's not very good. It's got an open diff stock. So it's not the world's best for drifting. But this is only gonna take a decent amount of time. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna put an i6 in it, okay? Ooh, I got a thingy. Did somebody follow? I need to look. Hyper Canadian on Twitch? Okay. I don't usually get Twitch followers. It's usually from YouTube. Anyways, so if I want this to be a sleeper build, I'm sorry, this is gonna take a second. Pixel light tubular, what's this do? Doesn't really feel like it does anything. Front bumper, no, yeah, I just want the regular front bumper. Don't want wide bodied at all. I guess I can put LED headlights on it, just to make it work better, which a lot of people like to do their street cars. Okay, that's definitely not what I expected it to look like. I guess I'm not doing LED headlights. What the halogens look like relative to the regular JDM. Halogens don't really look any different. Aftermarket LED. Oh, so the aftermarket LED actually has a glass cover on it, so you can't really tell that it's aftermarket. But it's definitely brighter. But honestly, okay, I know I'm spending way too much time on just the headlights. I think having the JDM, which is, you know, dimmer and yellow, would be really make it like even better, you know, just like if I had the headlights on, you would be like, oh yeah, that's definitely, undoubtedly, just like a, you know, a street car. Have a Diana front hip badge. Inner fenders, yeah, I'll keep those, you know. Don't want a roll cage, because that would cause it to be able to be determined, like, oh, it's a But if I have the 180SX style... I'm gonna have the 180SX style. Oh, that's reverse. Oops. I think the 180SX style side, but actually no, I lied. I'm actually gonna start changing it right here so I have more light. I think just the regular left that aren't low. 180SX styles are the best. I'm gonna have a skid plate on it, because you can't tell that there's a skid plate, but, you know, it's a thing. This is the first time where, actually I'm gonna keep the 4 lugs. Nope, I don't want empty. I would like front wheels. Okay, now they're in the ground. No, I want 4, okay. Actually, I'm going to change that to the stock, like these wheels, because these just look so much more commuter, am I right? Obviously we have to weld the diff, that's always a thing. Sport, does that lower it too much? It doesn't lower it too much. I guess I can have sport struts. And steering, LGN, because LGN has some crazy angle and it doesn't do anything to suspension, unlike the Pro Drift. Pro Drift definitely does a lot of stuff to the suspension. Okay, but should I fix my fitment? Nah. Improper fitment always makes it look a lot like a commuter. Angle, you see? So this is the stock angle with the LGN stuff, okay? And the reason that I like it is because if I just, like, bring that up all crap done, all of a sudden, I have this much angle. And it doesn't do anything to the suspension, so it's, like, good. And also, since I have so much more angle now, why is it so positively cambered? Oh, look. No, it's not. Never mind. It's just because. Alright. It's already a pretty good drifter. Even though it doesn't have any camera in the front and all that stuff. Okay, also, I'm gonna put down my phone for a second. It's always a good thing to have zeroed out camber, or not zeroed out camber, zeroed out toe. Also zeroed out camber in the rear, so I'm gonna do that. But rear for the toe, we need to increase it by like 1. No, that's the front. I'm looking at the wrong thing. We need to decrease the rear by a bunch. And increase the front by like 2. Just because 18. You know. I don't know why that didn't change it that much. Why is it not changing it? Am I looking at the right thing? Oh, I was doing rear camber. I'm autistic. Okay. Front. Front toe adjust. 2. Perfect. When it starts disappearing, that's how you know that it's like fully zeroed out. For the rear, we need to increase the toe by a little bit. We need to increase it by more. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna need to increase the rear's camber by a lot, so I'm just gonna probably put it at 0, see how that is. This will also affect the toe. If you look at the rear toe, see it toes it whenever you camber. And whenever you do the toe, it also affects the camber. So you need to constantly readjust them, and it's kind of a long process just to get it good. 16. I'm gonna increase it to like 12. Dude, why is it? Oh my god, because I was doing the toe. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should probably make sure that I'm actually changing the right settings. Oh my, I need to stretch. Give me a second. Alright, that's good. Now I need to decrease the toe by a lot. Well, not decrease, I need to increase it. What am I doing? Not by that much, though. It needs more power though. I mean, obviously, but like, nonetheless. Front, you can run a little bit of negative camber. Nobody can notice, right? Nobody will notice. It'll be fine. Okay. Track offset. No, I'm not gonna fix my equipment. I'm gonna keep it as it is. 4.1 liter i6. It's actually kind of a decent amount for an i6. I was at 720. Or was it a little bit higher? Exhaust manifold, yep, we want to keep I can supercharge it? Excuse me, what? Oh, because that does something to the exhaust. That makes sense, Air filter. What's snorkel? Oh, it's literally a snorkel for if I decide that I want an off-road build. Okay, engine block. No. Exhaust manifold wants to be quiet. Alright, that's probably good. Obviously, race oil pan. Do the engine block. And that's all I can do for performance. So what do I have? I have a shotgun. Okay, so it's let's go. That'd be 355, which is 410 horsepower, which is plenty. That's over an E36 stock, so I'll take that. Jeez, look at how thin my tires are. It's kind of crazy. Alright, what's my... I can remove the panels, nobody will notice that. Remove the panels because weight reduction. Glass decal? Oh, it just has a nice little decal to it. Like, a lot of people like to have that, so I'll keep that like that. Rear bumper, 180 DSX. And no, it makes it look too fancy dancy. It's the gambler rear bumper. Whoa. Sheet rear bumper, sheet metal. Oh my god, it's really sheet metal, huh? No, okay, I just want regular, boring old rear bumper with my super thin tires, and somehow it's supercharged. You would not look at this thing and think, oh yeah, that's probably supercharged. You wouldn't do that, I hope. I can change the color of it. Changing the color will do a lot. You'd be surprised. Color. Make it not black. I want like a cream. Like this. Yes. Then secondary color. What is this? Well, actually, no. I'm gonna quickly change the paint design to like old paint. Makes it look like, I don't know. I don't think old paint is good for what I'm trying to go for. I want it to look like somebody's daily. Spray paint? Nah. Okay, wait. Number 199 VX. I'm not really seeing anything. Track day leader? Whoa. Well, that looks... Tuning studio livery? Oh, no, two-tone. Like that. Yeah, I'll take that, you know? Just increase it to 9,000. Now making more horsepower, you know? Wait, so if it was 7K, 7,000 RPM, what does that do for my like torque and stuff? It actually lowers all of it. Okay, so then just having higher RPM is better. Okay, oh, that's nice. This is pretty good sleeper so far. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna quickly save this as sleep because it's a sleeper. So you know, sleep because it's a sleep. You know, yeah, you know. I want brown. I want like a brown color. Where's a better brown color? Perfect. The third color. But I also want this to be brown. Does the first color really change that? It does. Ooh. Parts. Side. Left side skirt. Okay, that one's painted. Okay, good. Now this is definitely a sleeper. Sleep. Override. Okay. Now this is the sleeper build, okay? This looks like a daily commuter car, right? But whoa, that's got a lot of angle to it. That's kind of crazy. Whoa, it's supercharged over... Oh wait, will this overrev? Please don't tell me this is gonna overrev. There's an overrev risk, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to overrev. I don't like the fact that it has a risk of it, okay? I don't like that. So, what am I gonna do about it? You probably aren't asking. I'm gonna just put it to 8200, and let's see what this does. Obviously it's gonna give me less power, but am I gonna overrev? There's still a risk of overrev? Really? That's kind of crazy, don't you think? Put it like 7600, okay? Well, let's see how this does. Oh no! Oh, no. This game's just messing with me at this point. What if I put 7K, which is the stock, okay? This is what the stock... Okay, the game just messing with me at this point. What if I just give it, like, the ECU? I could just actually have it on the tuned one instead, okay? This is worse. How is it worse? This kind of sound better though, honestly. I like the sound of like the red line. This is a pretty good sleeper. Okay, now picture this, okay? You see this on the street, okay? Obviously. How fast is the speed limit here? Let's say it's like 25, okay. Just doing all that. And all of a sudden, okay, well, I wasn't really going fast enough, but like, all of a sudden he just starts drifting into the ports, right? I'm gonna crash. That'd be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Alright. Yes, I do want to override it. Forgive me, God, but I'm gonna go to a different app. Going to Industrial on West Coast, regular West Coast. Okay, obviously change the skybox and all that. Why is this taking so long to load? I don't know. Oh, it's taking so long to load. The amount of steering angles this car has is what I feel like the angle has when I try to drift in a stock car. Like, that's what I feel like it has. Even though obviously it doesn't have that little angle. No car does, I hope. But like, that's what I feel like it has. You know, it's just like a gut feeling. That's not correct. Get my little sleepy car. Where's my sleepy car? Okay, it's right here. Good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna try after I change the skybox. Let me guess. Let me go on this guess. Morning Sky 2, final offer. No, it's not. Dang. Is it evening 2? It's something 2, I think, but I'm probably wrong. It's not. Okay, then it's gotta be Morning Sky 3. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it right after like fourth time. Imagine seeing this going like the speed limit, which says 25k, and all of a sudden, like, oh, what's he doing? And then he does this. Like that'd be kind of a shocker, wouldn't it? So she's like seeing this car, like that just looks like a stock Diana, but no, it's not just a stock Nissan Silvia. It's actually a drift machine that apparently just crashed. Well, that's good. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly alt U so that I can. Oh, my exhaust. It's right hand drive. Yep. This is almost 50-50 weight distribution, which is really shocking to me. Like, look at this. Yeah, it's 50.06, 49.4. That's crazy. Okay, now I am going to spawn in some traffic. Actually, I don't feel like messing with all that. I'm just gonna go to free roam, traffic. But no, wait, what? No. Free roam. What's AI? No! Ah! I hate this new I hate this new UI. It's so bad. I hate it. Spawn normal. Alright. Actually, no, I'm not gonna drift just yet. Really? What FPS am I getting, bro? Feels really bad. Why does my LED always, like, manage to... Why am I only getting 20 FPS? Alright, chat, this is not normal. I don't usually get this low FPS, okay? I swear. I'm not lying, I swear. I don't know why I'm getting such low FPS. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I guess I lied. Guess I am going to go into agent traffic. And mess with it. So apparently what it does automatically isn't good. EU generic, yep. Yeah, that's probably good. 7, yeah, that seems good, right? Yeah, I'd say so. It doesn't mean spawn, like, inside of my car. Dude, what FPS am I getting, bro? Why am I getting less? Okay, nah, this is actually just, like, crazy. I don't know what's happening, okay? This is odd. This is some odd business. Okay, I made it US. Okay, US might be better. If it's United States, then it's stock BeamNG cars. Please tell me I'm getting a better FPS number. Dude, okay, why is my FPS so low? Is it because I'm streaming? That would make a lot of sense. Streams always take up a lot of, like, RAM power and all that stuff. Is it because I'm streaming? Okay, you know what? I'm going to make it, like, super low amount of traffic. Okay. This is literally all the cars that are gonna be spawned in, okay? And I'm still getting kind of bad FPS. Okay, Alt U. I'm not gonna play like this, okay? It's kind of stupid, but okay, I can do it. I'll just blame it on the stream if anybody asks why my FPS is so low. Okay, well that's just gay. That was a terrible reverse entry, I gotta say. I'm not speeding, you are. I can land this, right guys? Yo bro, that was so crazy, wasn't it? Oh, I think my drive shaft is broken. No, it's not. One-wheel drive. Okay, actually, I don't want to deal with this FPS number. Nope. I don't even need traffic, honestly. Dude, I'm still getting like the same amount of FPS. It's just went up by a couple digits. But especially on this part of West Coast, it should not be that low at all. Like, I don't know what's happening. Well, that was almost bad. I mean, it wasn't almost bad, but like, you get it, you get it. What if I just like hold my handbrake? And burn out my brakes? Does it actually lock it up, or like? I'm not sure. I should learn how to do reverse entry. Cause I always snap back when I try to do reverse entry. I guess it's not the best to learn it in a car that's meant to be a sleeper car, but like, because this isn't like, look at how much positive camber it has. Oh wait, I need to go into the light. Look at how much positive camber it has when I am turning. You can't really see it that well, honestly, but like, it's a lot. Okay, I swear it's a lot. That's not good. We don't want that. We want flat. We want 0 dot camber. Now a little bit negative on full lock because that's better. Okay, it's a whole thing. Trust. I feel like my flywheel is kind of heavy. I don't know how to explain the feeling, but like, I feel like my flywheel is heavy. Is it the ultralight flywheel? If it is, then I'm just being schizophrenic. It's not! I knew it! Oh, I don't know how! Don't ask me how. I'm an expert in knowing things that I don't know how I know them. Trust. Okay, I'm actually gonna alt you so that I can see better. Okay, do not hit the acceleration when trying to do reverse entry, else you spin out. Okay. Good knowledge, good knowledge, good knowledge. And I don't actually know how many people are watching. There could be 2 people watching my stream, or there could be 30, okay? I honestly don't know. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna get a ticket for speeding now. You see that flash? That was like a ticket system. Did I remove my front plate? I did not. Okay, well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a ticket then. I need to brake so I don't, like, absolutely die on this corner. Okay, well, I didn't. I think I broke. I think I braked too much. I wonder what happens if I, like, go there. Well, my car just get, like, crushed. Uh-oh. I'm fine. That was just a really bad drift. That's what the caption says, though, so. I like the title. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Depending on what you're on. If you're on Twitch or YouTube or... I'm gonna crash. Alright. Nobody has said anything since... That's odd. Can I make it? I can. I was initially planning to do reverse entry on that corner, but I decided that I wanted to go this way instead. Oh, I totally just like clipped that. I'm gonna go straight and I'm gonna go left, okay? I haven't ever done that before, which is kind of crazy. Every time I've tried to go left, I've always like absolutely got annihilated by that pole right there. So this will be first. Oh, that's okay. That's not the right turn. This would have been a lot better to drift around. I've never been this way before, okay? So I'm kind of exploring while trying to drift. I don't know why my window's like that. My suspension's taking a beating right now, bro. I'm fine. Right? Oh no, I'm not. Dude, look at my wheel. It's angled that way, if you can't tell. See, now I have less angle that way because it's angled the one way. It's kind of like a whole thing. Surprised I can even still steer. Alright. You know, honestly, bro, just because the wheel decided to do that, he's lost. Actually, no, I need to go this way so I don't just crash into something. He's lost existence privileges. I no longer have a front left wheel. Making sparks as I drive. Am I even gonna be able to drift? Because there isn't gonna be a leading tire when I take left drifts. Actually, no, I mean when I take right drifts. When I take a right drift, there's not gonna be any leading tire. Which, you know, as you can imagine, it's not very good. Oh, holy understeer, bro. If I turn off understeer reduction, because I'm on keyboard, I understeer so easily. I've never gone into the sewers before. Oh. I'm fine. The water is very green. What's this way? Oh, well that's lovely. The sound it made. That was funny. Still don't know why my windshield, not my windshield, so I don't know why my mirror is like that. It's really odd. You see that? The little bar? I don't know what that is from. Left turn for the first time. It's actually a really nice drifter. So it's not bad at all. I actually really like drifting this. Because since it's, you know, not the best, it has a little bit of challenge when trying to drift it. But it's still good enough to have good drifts. Because it's not like so overly bad that you can't actually have good drifts. It's possible. It's like, it's a little bit of a challenge to have good drifts, but it's still able to happen, you know. But it's still a challenge because it's not the best. So I don't know, I really like it. Look at my shadow. That's kind of awesome. I should not be going this fast if I want to take this drift and not crash. I don't know why I didn't brake more. Well, it's probably because I will. Oh, I need to lower the fog density. Oh my lordy lordy. Fog, none. So, you know, that is what I call... I don't know what I call it, but I call it something, and it's a good thing. Okay, like look at that. Looks so good. I forgot that I crashed. Yeah, I'm not even able to turn with that one tire. LGN is honestly the best for this specific thing, okay? Making sleeper builds, because with the Pro Drift suspension, you get the most angle out of any of the suspensions in any part of the game, okay? The Pro Drift suspension on the BX is the most angle you can possibly get in the game on any car, right? With the LGN, you get the same amount of angle, but it's not super duper low like the Pro Drift is. You get to have the different kinds of shocks instead of only being able to have the Pro Drift shocks, which is like a really good thing. And on top of that, you are also able to make it a sleeper, because if it were to be super low and have the bright orange like tie rods and stuff that the what's it called, the Pro Drift suspension has with the Pro Drift steering, it would be like, oh yeah, you can tell it's super low to the ground. It's got bright orange things for the angle kit, you know? That's where you're like, okay, yeah, that kind of ruins the idea of the sleeper. But if it's, you know, stock suspension height, and you can't, and there's no bright orange things that are impossible to change the color of, then it's really like, wow, that's a drift machine? I thought that was just like a base Diana model or something that you can just like get off of the, what's it called, off the vehicle menu. And I really like that. Because like looking at this, obviously not while it's drifting, but it's like looking at this, you're like, okay, yeah. But then you hear it rev and you're like, wait a minute, is that a supercharger? And then, you know, it hit a crazy drift like that, and then you're like, oh wow, that was a supercharger, and it's a drift car. Kind of crazy. part of me wishes that there was like NPCs in this game, but every time that I think about that, I'm like, no, because the crashing into them would be like crazy. Like if they were just like ragdoll or something when you crash into them, it would be really funny, but also at the same time, whenever I would crash into a wall, instead of just crashing into the wall and being like, oh no, I crashed my car, I would crash into the wall and be like, oh my god, I just slammed some dude against that wall, he is dead. Like imagine if you like slam some dude against the wall, just like, you know, you drifting sideways and all of a sudden slam into the wall, and then, yeah, I don't know. It'd be like GTA, whenever you rip the handbrake right before you slam into an NPC, and then they just like go slam right into the wall, and it's like, wow, they're definitely dead. But in GTA, since the crashing physics aren't that good, and also the way that the momentum gets lost in a drift isn't very good either, versus in this game it's a lot more realistic and in my opinion more fun. It's just like, that would just be so much more fun. This is not a lot of the superchargers though. Sounds like Jake Schneider's supercharger on a C706. Like imagine if there was like, imagine if there's NPCs crossing this road, then all of a sudden, like there's one right here, and then slam, and then he's still in my car, and then slam, he was on the front of my car, and then he just got slammed into the side of this, just like that. That'd be a thing, you know. It'd be really fun. There's probably a mod for that, but it's probably really resource intensive, and I would also need a better PC if I want to run these graphics, and I don't want to degrade them. This is actually a bad thing. If you want to have crazy graphics and you have something that can handle it, whenever you, like, let's say I want to, like, take my graphics down a little bit, let's say I'm just playing BeamNG on a different PC or somebody else's PC, right? Or let's say I'm even watching a video, because of how good my graphics are, because of how cranked up the saturation is, because of how crazy the shadows are, whenever I play BeamNG on somebody else's device that can play it, or whenever I really do anything even remotely close to that, I'm like, wow, this looks really bad. The shadows are so low quality. The glare on the ground is so bad. The texture quality is so low. And I'm on ultra settings. Why is it so bad? Then I remember that I have so many graphics mods on my BeamNG that people can't even recognize it as BeamNG. And when I tell them it's BeamNG, they're like, no, it's not. Prove it. And then I slam into a tree, and then I'm like, it's BeamNG, bro. And they're like, wow, is this? That's pretty cool. What graphics mods are those? And I'm like, at least 30. I'm not gonna tell you all the names. I could just like take a couple screenshots of them, you know. My door! I feel like they recently added the i6, because I vividly remember, this is probably like Mandela effect, but I vividly remember there only being the options for either the inline 4s or the V8s for this, and I do not remember anything else. Also, the good thing about stack suspension height without pro drift suspension is I can actually go over curbs, or not curbs, curbs. Even if I'm going fast, I can still go over the curbs without instantly losing my front bumper and ripping off my skid plate and ripping off my exhaust. You know, when I'm speeding, it's kind of hard to tell that this is a drift car. And then the second I try to take a turn, I lose traction. You can hear the wheels. Yeah. I really thought that I was going to hit my rear bumper on that. Take a right turn. Okay, well, I was just not going fast enough. That's entirely my bad. I still need to learn this car, because obviously I literally just built this like an hour ago. So Oh, I'm flying. Hold up, I should probably slow down. Also, I have my orbit camera. I have the sensitivity, like, way down. Or not sensitivity, oh my god, what am I saying? I have the FOV way up, so that sense of speed is crazy. Okay. This is as fast as it goes. I should really get off the highway so I can actually drift. I mean, I got off the highway for a second, and then it just, like, magically got back on the highway. Without even realizing it until, you know, just now. My rear bumper is kind of like... I might just want to, like, take that off, you know? It's kind of like... I don't know what I slammed into the ground. It was probably, like, I don't know, my fender or something. Is this the racetrack? Oh, it is. Whoa. I think I'm going backwards on the racetrack. That's fine, though. Yeah, I'm totally going backwards. No, because I've been on the racetrack before, and this is definitely not the right way. But I'm not gonna turn around. If anybody remembers from yesterday's stream, which I don't think anybody from yesterday's stream is on here, like with me, today. But yesterday's stream, I was going on the racetrack and I was just drifting around here. And just going like loops around it, just drifting. In an actually drifty drift car. Not one that's meant to be a sleeper. Okay, I shouldn't have done that so early. Still need to learn this car, remember? Just turn on my headlights so I can actually see. No, I am going the right way on the racetrack. I don't even know. Is this a right turn or a left turn? It's a left turn, okay. Well, that wasn't very good, but it's fine. I'm so used to having a higher powered car that I try to enter the reverse, or I try to enter the drifts before I actually need to enter them. Like I try to do the entry way early. Like that would be a perfect time to do the entry, but I keep doing it way before because with a higher powered car, that's what you do. If I try going in the pit lane. Or if I try just taking the left just because. I don't even know why this is here, honestly. Like, well dang. I'm still fine though, because my fitment's so trash. Even when I slam into the wall, as long as I'm not steering, I'm still fine. I can still drive. Oh no, I'm gonna crash! Ah! And because I was steering that way, that wheel is like entirely messed up. Okay. Wow, it's cold in my room. I should turn off my AC after I stretch for like the 30th time. It's actually the 4th. Same thing. Alright. Guys, look at this 360. Wow, I'm so cool, aren't I, guys? Wow, that was such a crazy 360. Wow, no, it wasn't. This is a crazy 360. No, it's not really. I'm trying to learn how to do a 360 into a drift, like this, but like a lot more smoother and actually carry the momentum, you know? I need a lot more speed than this, though. Well, dang. I wasn't really intending to do a U-turn, but I guess I maxed out my angle without realizing. See, with a higher power car, that would be a perfect time to initiate the drift. I think I broke my drive shaft on the curve. On the curb. Yeah, I totally broke my drive shaft. Sounds like I'm trying to rev it. Yeah, my drive shaft is entirely broken. If I look at it, I guarantee you it's gonna be broken. Can't really see because it's really dark under here. If I alt U, yeah, drive shaft broken. Something's wrong with my engine too, I guess. That was really bad. It's really on low cool. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Maybe I should like make it so the fan is not actively facing me. Oh, it's not. I'm just schizophrenic. Okay, I'm gonna put a weighted blanket on me because I don't know. My brain tells me that it should give me more insulation than a non-weighted blanket. What if I go this way? Oh, this is like a completely turn off my car, which is what button is it? It's G. No, it's not. It's F. No, it's not. No, F is. It's V. It is. I left my headlights on. No, turn off my ignition. I'm fine. They cannot tell me this just looks like a regular car that you would find on the street, or like even parked. You know. Dang, bro, these reflections are so good, aren't they? Alright. But like, this definitely looks like a car that you would just find parked. But, you know, if I turn it on. Oh, it's kind of louder than usual. Wonder where that is. Oh, let me rev it real quick. You hear that? That's a supercharger. What if I just like, okay, new challenge, okay? I'm probably gonna forget about this in a couple seconds or two, for like a couple minutes, but I'm going to actively try to take off my rear bumper without, like, doing anything else. Without stopping, without doing anything too bad to my engine, without doing anything bad to my engine at all, actually. I just want to take off my rear bumper. See, it's still on there. That's not good enough. I want to be actively off. But that is definitely not good. Because you see that it kind of made my car look like a Ford Crown Victoria. We don't want that. And my rear bumper is still on somehow. And we do not want that also. So I need to like see these poles. I need to like go up to one and like drift into it, you know? Rear bumper. I declare you. Okay, come on. Actually, okay, now I'm gonna try something that I haven't done ever before. Okay, no, I don't want my car to fall. I have never tried this. Okay, am I able to impale my car on those little, like, these? Am I actually able to impale my car? Like, full on, like, have it go through it? So I've never fallen on one, obviously. I would hope so. I think I have officially impaled my car. No, I haven't. It's not impaled. Oh no, the window is. A little bit. I think my engine broke from that. No, I want my car. I don't want to lose it. No! Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna take my car over there. I think I went a little bit too fast, huh? I would like my car. Oh, dang it. Okay, have my car. Okay. It is a little bit wonky looking, but that's fine. Probably about good. I think I impaled my car, actually. No, I didn't. Let's see if I can bring it this way. I can, so I didn't impale it. I just, like, used the pole to push it to the side. Okay, actually. Oh, okay, yeah, that's definitely impaled. You can see that it's definitely going through it on both sides. So now if I try to take it and bring it over here, I can't. So it is possible to impale it. Like, that's literally going right through my engine bay. It's going right through my engine too, apparently. I don't know why my windshield is like that, but like, see, I can't take it this way. It's because it's stuck on these. So it is possible, and I've made my windshield. My windshield is a little bit broken. Can I bring it back? Not really. I don't think it's possible anymore. My windshield is fine, of course. I don't know what would be wrong with my windshields. Actually, this is a cool feature in the game. You can take the different pieces of your car and you can just like move them around and all that. Like, see my shift knob? I can just like rip out my Alright. Anyways, you are able to like rip out your shift knob, but it's really hard to do. And see, now it's like just I destroyed my gearbox just from doing that, you know? There's a little koala guy right there. It's also kind of cool is if I like, let's say I take this off. Okay, I don't know why. But like, if I grab on my window, which I think I need to go to the outside for. If I grab, like, okay, let me quickly open the door. Oh, that's right, I removed the door panel, so I can't do that anymore. But like, see, I'm grabbing the glass. I grabbed the glass, and now, if for some reason the game thinks I have something, but I don't, I have nothing. And it can move my car? Wait, what? Is there like... It's like an invisible object that's able to move my car. And that's not my window bit. And also, the cool part is, if I take off my exhaust, it's louder. So, like, listen to this, okay? But if I just decide to take this off a little bit, dude, it was my exhaust. It's not that. Actually, You know what? Plot twist. I'm just going to grab like my knob or something. I can't get out of my car. Okay, well apparently don't grab my shift knob and do that, or else that'll happen. I can just take like the interior piece though, and I can just like. You can get out of my car and be like, oh, would you look at that? Or if I decide that I really want to be such the world's coolest guy, you know, I could. What could I do, guys? I forgot about it already. I don't know why the smoke goes through the car. Also, look at this. This is kind of cool. You can like move around the seats, and if I like decide to like grab the rear seats with enough force, I am able to take them off. It's just really hard to do though. I lied. I guess I can't do it with this car. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna take out my fuel tank, but it's kind of hard to get to it. If I like, even if I flip my car over, for example, you know, I can like rip off my skid plate. Oh, that was kind of over dramatic, Mr. Car. And like, let me quickly just like flip over my car. I said, let me quickly just flip over my car. My fuel tank is somewhere in here. Don't exactly know where. But actually, wait, let me quickly. Oh, you? If I like do this, I can probably penetrate it. So now I damaged it, right? So now, if I shake my car around a little bit, right? Or if I slam it into the ground at Mach 10, which is also an option. There's fire somewhere. Don't know where it's gonna be, but there's fire somewhere. I might have to do it when my car's actually running though. So I might just have to go up really high up in the air, right? Like slowly go down, and then all of a sudden. Okay, usually my car would be on fire from that. Is my engine still running? Is this what guys say when they say they want a low car? Alright, I can go back to actually drifting now. Or can I? Yes, I will. Oh no. Okay. Let me actually get myself situated instead of just like messing around. Alright, well, I'm usually better at drifting than that, I swear. Okay, I know, I said I stopped messing around, okay? But I wonder what happens if I, like, burst on my tires, you know? If I just, like, and then I just, like... It's not like my drive shaft's broken. Oh, it's just there's so much friction and I have so little grip that I can't even get myself going. I mean, it's possible to do a burnout in this game. Like, if I just go forward a little bit, right? Doing a Bernie. Wow, I'm so cool. Jeez, because I hit the, because I gassed, because I, when I, so when I, because when I, when the gas, when I hit, when the gas, when I, when I hit the, when I hit the gas, see, I spinned it out. I spun it out, you know. That's not good, if you didn't know. Have slightly bigger wheels. They also thicker, they're not. So then why would I want them, you may ask? I don't know. But I'm gonna do it nonetheless. So we'll have the big tires. Slightly bigger tires, with literally no difference other than that. This technically increases my suspension height, which if you think about it, is like a thing. It increases my ride height, not my suspension height, it just increases my ride height. I should probably take off this menu, huh? I honestly like the way that the old one drove without the massive tires. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna quickly switch back to the old model then. Which is, I don't know why I'm calling it the old one. It's literally just like a... That's the wrong one. Anyways, this is like what a full drift build would look like. Which, you know, I guess is a thing. I'm not gonna drift in this. I should probably actually drift if I want to drift, you know? This is more horsepower. This is 568, which is, you know, more. Alright, let me switch back to the other one. This is in the 60, the other one's a V8, so. This one's also supercharged, the other one is NA. Because it's a V8. Torquey V8, you know. Oh, V8 big torque. Whoa! This has more torque than it has horsepower. Which is not something you see that often, surprisingly. Or not surprisingly, really. I don't know. In real life cars and video game cars, almost 9 times, not even almost, like practically 10 times out of 10, like 9.99 times out of 10, it'll have more horsepower than torque. This isn't a V8, but it's somehow torquey. Actually, if you think about it, with the horsepower to torque ratio, it's technically torqueier, so. That was really bad. Listen to the supercharger. Hood view, question mark? Nah, this is really hard to drive in. Slash drift in. Now what if I pop the hood? Then I won't be able to see though. I mean, that's why I would pop the hood, I don't know why. So now I can't see it all. Oh, finally, this view is working. Okay. Let's see if this is better. Okay, well, apparently not, because of this. It feels like it's more cinematic, but it's harder for me to drive, you know? Like if I alt U real quick. Not actually drive correctly. I feel like I have a significantly less sense of speed, so it's a lot harder to know how fast I'm going. It's a lot more cinematic, but it's just harder to know how fast I'm going. So with this, with the like increased FOV and all that, I have so much more sense of speed. I'm like, wow, I'm actually going fast. Because, you know, with the other camera, I wouldn't feel like I'm going fast, and I try to drift, you know, you're not very good. Dang it. Now my door latch is broken. I don't like my door anymore. I'm gonna go put it over here. Alright, that should be good. I'll just send it this way real quick. Why am I in a tree? Why am I so flattened? You see me? I wonder if I'm able to flip over, you know? I need a taller base. Actually, I'm gonna get in a van. Where's a van? I want a van. Here's a van. Drift van. Drift van. Super van. Weight distribution isn't very fun. I'm a V8 in it. How much angle? It's always the question. How much angle? That much angle. Okay. Imagine you go to SEMA and you see this. Oh, I hate drift tires so much. It's so gay. But no, but with drift tires, they have little grip. That's why they're gay. I want like a super van. Street tuned. Somebody follow? Ooh, Nancy Stillwell. Thank you, Nancy, for being an answer. I don't know. My rooms are really big. Is this a mystery machine? The mystery machine? Nah. Curiosity caravan. Boy, do I love a curiosity caravan. How do you manage to flip over, like, on purpose? I just wanna like, but without using that, you know? I just wanna do that. I mean, of course I'm able to do it with, like, a truck that has logs in it, for example. Like, if I just decide to, like, $90 pounds of boost? How much power? 416 plus. So I'm making like like 2,700 horsepower roughly. And the amount of torque I'm making, I don't even want to disclose that. I'm making 5,000 pound-feet of torque. I really want to put this engine in something that's like super lightweight, you know? Like if I... That's not very ideal. You know what? I'm gonna do like what every person in the history of BeamNG has ever done. I'm gonna go to Car Jump Arena and I'm just gonna start jumping cars. It feels really dark. I mean, because it is, but like. Oh no! Ah! Still not on fire. I'm gonna change to Skybox because I don't like it. I don't like this game anymore. This one's good. The diesel smoke going through the ceiling. That's very realistic. Oh, I guess the owner, or not owner, the dude changed it. I think my engine's gonna blow up. Yeah, I over rev much. Yeah, my engine broke. Let's see what's gonna happen, right? Right. Jesus, my wheel is gone. Well, dang, I'm good. Woo! Uh-oh. Well, that's not very good. Chad, do you think I'll be fine? Yeah. If I was driving this, I mean, I'm dead. Anyways, I'm gonna get in a different car. I'm gonna get in the Scintilla. I'm getting the Spider. The Great Electric Spider. It kind of sounded electric for a second. Child, we'll be fine, right? Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, I almost just got absolutely clipped by that, bro. Woo. I'll be fine, right? Yeah, actually, I'll be fine. Huh, I wasn't actually expecting that. That's cool. If I was driving this, I'd still be fine. If G-forces didn't affect me and I was driving this, I'd still be fine. Okay. Can't hit this at above like 40 miles an hour, else that happens. But from my days of drifting, which, you know, has been for a while, I know that I'll be fine. If my suspension takes a little bit of a beating. You know, from my days of having common sense, I will know that I'm dead. My suspension will be fine, you know, just a little bit of an oopsie. Don't even need a radiator, honestly, bro. Who uses radiators in 2025? Well, I shouldn't have. You see, guys, like, I'll be fine. I'm always fine. My wheels! I liked that. Oh my god, literally all of them came off. That's just crazy. Dude, look at how much red is on that, bro. Yeah? Oh, okay. Give me a second. Oh, bye. I forgot to say that.